New data published in the American Journal of Obstetrics and Gynecology talking about the association between doula care and maternal and neonatal outcomes. Some key things that we're going to go through when we look at this abstract is we want to look at what was their objective. The study was aimed to evaluate the association between doula care and a broad range of maternal and neonatal outcomes. How did they do that? They did a retrospective cohort study. This means that they took a large group of people who had already had deliveries and they went and they looked at their records. They were able to tell who had doula care between the time of January 2021 to December 2022. And they took the group that had doula care and the group that didn't have doula care, and they looked at their maternal and neonatal outcomes and compared them. So then we're going to move on to the results, and we want to look at how many people did they look at. They looked at a total of 17,831 deliveries. 486 of those received doula care. Now remember, because this was retrospective, this wasn't a randomized control trial, so there are going to be a lot of variables between the group that used doulas and the group that didn't use doulas. A lot of confounding things that make it so that you can really only look at the association and you can't make a causal this caused that. For example, patients who received doula care were more likely to self-report Black race, be publicly insured, and to live in a more disadvantaged neighborhood. Here's what they found. For every 100 patients who received doula care, there were 15 to 34 more VBACs, or vaginal births, after a cesarean. They also found that those who had doulas were more likely to make their postpartum visits. Infants were more likely to be exclusively breastfed. They had about 3 to 4 fewer preterm births per 100 deliveries. In their conclusion, they found that the effect of doula care was consistent across race and insurance status.